Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our talk show. I am Dr. Abhishek Pasari, a parenting and life coach working on emotional well being for many people since 2008. Today, we have a special guest, a very special guest with us, Parul Kaushal, a multifaceted woman who is an image consultant, mother, and a homemaker. She has two amazing children, 18 years and 14 years. Welcome to our special guest today now, and let me invite her on stage with me. Welcome, Parul.
Hi, Abhishek. Thank you so much for having me here. It's a pleasure, for sure.
The pleasure is all ours, by the way.
I like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So, Parul, as a parenting coach, I have come across various incidents that have left a lasting impact on me. Recently, I had a client who was struggling with her teenage daughter's body image issues.
Right,
And
right.
it made me realize the importance of addressing these concerns. And Parul, from your experience, why do you think teenagers are so conscious about their bodies?
Right. So that's a very important question, and I'm sure you will notice it. It is happening. It is so prevalent these days that you see teenagers suffering from self-esteem, self-confidence issues, self-worth issues, and it all relates to how they look, their body image. What is body image? What is self-image? That when you look into the mirror, what you think about yourself, right? That is body image, self image. So you keep putting those thoughts in your mind that, oh, okay, I'm thin, I'm dark, I'm tall, I'm short. So, and all these youngsters, adolescents, they are in this process of identifying,
Yeah.
themselves in the world. Where do they stand? Understanding themselves, understanding their bodies. It's a very critical age, right? So what happens is that they're trying to create an identity for themselves right now, because they're not kids anymore, and they're not adults totally, so they're in the middle stage, so it's very confusing for them, right?
Yes.
And a lot of factors are responsible, Abhishek. And number one, frankly, I'll give it to, I just did a workshop with kids last month, and when I had a this positive body image topic. So my
Yeah.
of course, I explained the kids what is body image, self image, and then I asked them, okay, who in your family does tell you that you look a certain way, or who makes you conscious of the way you look? And the answer was unanimous. They said family. you know and it's the bitter truth that as parents, maybe I've also done it, maybe you've also done it, we unknowingly do it to our children,
Yeah. Yeah.
and we'll say, "Dekh kitna kha kha ke mota ho raha hai. Why don't you go to the gym?" You just
Hmm.
keep you plank yourself on the bed, you're eating, you're on the phone, you're watching TV, tum kuch karte hi nahi ho. So maybe our way of talking, it just how the child takes it, we don't know. We as a parent are giving gyan and we want the child to be healthy. हम ये नहीं सोचते कि पीछे से हम what are we giving it to the children, right?
Yes.
So yeah, so I feel family, peer pressure in the school, your friends. I was just asking my son also. He said, "Yeah, I have a short friend. हम उसको छोटू बुलाते हैं." I said, "क्यों बोलते हो?" नहीं नहीं, वो फ्रेंड
Hmm.
है, मजाक में हम बोलते हैं. He doesn't mind. I said, "You don't know that. You guys
Yeah.
say that, no, mama, he's working out, he's making, he's gymming and he's making a body. He doesn't feel conscious." I said, "It's not that. But the fact that you guys pull each other's leg also, it will definitely stay in the mind." Okay,
Correct.
so it's a combination of your family, how as parents we address our children, then your peer pressure, social media. I
Yes.
think we
I
have,
was actually waiting for that media
social
influence.
media is like every child has a phone in their hand. You know, whatever age group they are, fourth, fifth, sixth, everybody has a phone, access to social media, and they're bombarded with this. These pictures and how you're supposed to look, that perfect, being perfect, right? So this is all a combination of your family, peers, social media, how you look at yourself. You have some ability, some disability, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's not perfect.
Yes.
So how
Yes.
you process it in your mind, and then it just gets deep and deep, it gets deep in your psychology, and you feel that I'm no good, and my self-worth is zero, my self-confidence zero. You get into a shell, you don't want to meet people, you get anxiety issues, you get eating disorders. So I feel that's how it's related, and it's all what is happening. The environment we get in the house and outside is all responsible.
Very true. I think it is very crucial for us to provide support and guidance to help them navigate through the challenging period. That is what our role as a parent and as a family member should be, right?
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
So, Parul, now let's dive deeper into your journey as a
Okay,
woman and as a mother, right?
okay.
So, can you share, I mean, like a few anecdotes or something from your personal experience, from your personal wardrobe as a woman and a mother? Forget, for a moment that you are a professional. As a personal, if I want to ask you, can you just share some experience of yours?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So, frankly, I had both my kids when I was 30. Okay, so
Hmm.
I had, and I felt, frankly, and when I had my son, I was 27. So I thought that I wasn't ready to be a mother. I was a little immature, and took life very non-seriously. I was never a very serious person, and fun and having a good time in life was very important to me. It still is. So so that time, when I became a mother, I didn't know how to handle few situations. My patient levels were very bad, very bad. I'm admitting it here, and I have no qualms about it. The whole family knows that my patient levels were very, 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 minimum with my kids. And I used to think, why do they behave like this? ऐसे क्यों होता है? I used to think they should behave the way I want them to behave. It doesn't work like that, right?
Yeah,
इस
yeah.
time खा लें, इस time उठ जाएं, इस time whatever. So, and maybe that making a routine, one had a different routine, the other had a different routine. So those few years I was really struggling as a parent. And yeah, so, and yeah, I have struggled and have made a lot of mistakes, and then sometimes I regret now, oh god, I should have been more patient. But and frankly, I just thought, this home and kids was not fulfilling for me. So maybe that frustration to some extent, that I wanted to do something more in life. This is not the end of my life. I can't be just being at home and taking care of the kids. Somewhere down the line, it's just like, poking me somewhere. And I think it's just to come out in my behavior. I'm being very honest about it.
So true. I think it happens with everybody, like see, me being a parenting coach in 2007, 2008, I'm working into this space and I have three children. So two are
Okay.
my twin sons, they are 15 now.
Wow.
And I have a daughter who is 4.5 now, 53 months, 2 days new,
Oh my
right?
God. Lovely. Lovely.
So thank you. So the point is, still, there are some statements which I I just comment to my daughter, hey, if you will, sit like this, your legs will become dark or your knees will become dark. And then
Mm-hmm.
suddenly, suddenly I realize, no, 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 this is not right. I should not do like this. I should not, behave this way, ki gora, kala, this and that. It's
See,
it's fine.
coach, maybe that dawns, quickly to you. It doesn't as a parent, like regular parent.
Exactly, exactly. So maybe there is one thing that, being into this space and talking with couples and parents on a regular basis since 15 years, the realization is very quick. We all
Right,
make
right.
mistakes, So
True.
on a lighter note, if I have to say that nobody is 10 on 10, right?
Totally,
Except
totally.
except Parul Kaushal and Abhishek Pasari, right?
Maybe let's give it to each other.
Right. So jokes apart, so nobody is 10 on 10. So don't expect, complete thing from your children also.
Absolutely.
Maybe you are very good looking, maybe you are very conscious about etiquettes or the way you carry yourself. Maybe you are a very good shopper for a lot of people. It doesn't mean that, your children will have the same choices. They may just be okay with the pajama and non-contrast t-shirt,
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely. We have to respect the fact that, okay, we've given birth to them. That doesn't, they're not our property. They have their own
Ah,
personality. They have their own
oh
identity.
yes. Yes, you just
I
took my heart.
think,
I
yeah, yeah, I look like this. I dress up like this. You also dress up. And my daughter says, "Mama, you like dressing up. I don't. I want to be more in casual clothes." And I'm
true.
getting, why don't you dress up? Why don't you wear this? I'll tell you. I'll tell you how to style this look. If you're going for a birthday, no. She said, no. I'm happy in my cargo pants and a short t-shirt. I don't want more than that. And then I'm
Yeah,
realizing maybe that's her personality. I cannot put my thoughts and I can't force my the way I want to dress up on her. It's her liking, totally, right? I need to respect that. So
very
yeah,
true.
sometimes I do and sometimes I don't.
So I'll tell you like I'll tell you my recent example, so whereby you will see the grown-up me. So my daughter started going to school all the way. She doesn't like to call it a school. So for her, in her dictionary, it is a daycare, right? So and it is my duty that I go with her. It's my job and I love it that I go and we both walk and go to the daycare from my house. It is in the same campus, where we live. So she definitely is dressed up, and she has her own makeup zone where she
Yeah,
gets ready and every time, and she's very conscious about it, how I'm looking, how I'm not looking, is my lip
so
gloss
that's
all okay, and that. So even when I'm going to drop her, so it is a fashion parade. So I also dress up very nicely because I'm going to drop her, and sometimes my one of my boy is coming with us, alternatively. So they will come in their night dress, shabby hair, something like that, and they're all okay. And I never say anything. It's okay. It's their way. When they feel that it is not better, then it is not better. Till
hmm.
they feel it is good, it is good.
If they're comfortable, it's fine. See, I
Yes.
always say, in image management, it's very important. It's not for kids. I'm not talking about like your
Yeah.
age
In
kids.
general. Yeah. Yeah.
In general, image management. So, dressing according to the occasion
Hmm.
is appropriate dressing is very important. So
Very true.
after a certain age, we need to understand the importance of appropriate dressing. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, attractive dressing, affordable dressing, right, and authentic. So 4 A's of image management. So it's
Wow.
yeah, that's 4 A's of image management. So that's called I said authentic. That you need to be yourself,
Yeah.
right? Don't go for the fashion trends which are happening. You want to look very fashionable, but you're not comfortable. It doesn't help, right?
True.
So
True
what
that.
comes naturally to you? So authentic, appropriate dressing according to the occasion. Where are you going? Whom are you meeting? If it's a business meeting, I need to go in a match suit, right? I can't go in my just trousers and shirts. If it's a Friday dressing, I can still go in my jeans and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
So those boundaries need to be set when it comes to dressing. That's how image management plays a role. And then
Very true.
attractive, of course. Clothes are all for us to look attractive. That's a no-brainer. And affordable, of course. That's a personal choice because there's too much in the market right now. So affordable is in there. Yeah, you can't go overboard spending on clothes. So these are the 4 A's.
Wow, that's so lovely. So as of now, I was only aware about two A's, Abhishek and Abhika, my daughter, right? But
Okay.
now Parul has given the real meaning of the A's.
Four
Well,
A's, yes.
lovely to let's move forward. Well, parenthood is indeed a beautiful journey filled with ups and downs. Now, as a
Absolutely.
woman balancing multiple roles, you as a woman balancing multiple roles, how do you devote your time between family, work, uh, party,
Socializing.
vacations,
Right.
socializing, gymming? I see your, morning reels. You put up pictures, of gymming or workout also. So how do you manage all these zones together?
See, being honest, I have given a lot of time to my family initially. And then
Okay.
came a stage when I just said that I wanted to do more with my life. And when I stopped feeling guilty, I could balance everything. Simple. It's all about when you feel guilty that you miss. My kids have grown up also. That's a fact. That makes a
Yeah.
lot of difference. I'll tell you. I could actually jump into proper work once, but frankly, I did my course when my daughter was very small because I wanted to do this course in image management. But I had that thing, so I wanted to build up on this because I had studied for it. I worked for it, right?
Yeah.
So I wanted to. So now I thought it was the time because my kids are growing up. I need to do something for myself, and I wanted some recognition. I wanted fame. I wanted to showcase to the world what I really want to showcase. Like I've been so passionate about styling, and so that course was absolutely appropriate for me. So then I stopped feeling guilty. I said, okay, they have a life. I have a life. Now is my time. Okay, if I just if I just keep feeling that I of course I'm at home, and the beauty of this work is that I can manage everything. I don't have to be out from 9 to 5, 9 to 7. It's not like that. So I can work on my terms, how much time I have. But yeah, of course, I love doing that, and I don't feel guilty about it to some extent, because now is my time and I want to just, work towards it.
Wise words, Parul, really, it's my time now. So now let's talk about the transition teenagers go through, where they often start feeling they're not good enough. This is one common self-talk happens with many people, and it is very
Right,
common. I feel
right,
so.
right,
So how can parents and society support these, during the preteen and teenage phases? What do you say?
right. See, number one, I would like to say they are teenagers. So any
Yeah,
advice we give, they just go from here to here.
yeah,
They have a mind of their own because I have two teenagers at home. So
right.
I can give my gyan, but how much that gyan is absorbed is not in my hand. So as
Very
teenagers, we
true.
can just guide them. Then it's rest up to them, because they're at that age they do not want to listen too much from their parents, right?
Yeah.
But still, as parents, what we can do is, I feel, avoid comparison. Okay, that is one thing we should just stop comparing.
Yes.
वो देखो कैसा दिखता है, देखा उसने, he's lost weight, वो भी कैसा था, he started dieting, he started gymming, and see what you're doing, you've not done. See उसने क्या, कितना complexion उसका better हो गया है, for the girls mostly. She's you should wear a cap, wear sunscreen, you have to. Okay, that's good also in a way. But yeah, we
Yeah.
keep comparing, a lot, right?
Yeah.
Don't compare siblings के साथ, cousins के साथ, don't do that. Then name calling, ये तो है ही ऐसा, मोटी हो गई है,
Mm.
छोटी है. We have all these na name calling, which we don't
Yes.
realize, but it does affect at some level.
Yes. Yes.
Then I think beyond, we should tell them that you are something beyond the way you look, right?
Mm.
Appreciate them for their nature, appreciate them for their skill. If somebody's good at painting, somebody's good at singing, so that is not about just your looks. Appreciate them for their talents. Maybe somebody's a very kind person. It's a beauty to be kind also these days, right? Your son is
Yes.
empathetic. Let's appreciate that you're very
Yeah.
empathetic, you talented, you are helpful. So let's look at those personality traits also. It doesn't have to be totally outer thing, and let's keep and communicate more, and give them the assurance that you are there to listen to them if they have any issue. Because teenagers, they have their mood swings. They sometimes they want to talk to you, sometimes they just don't want. They'll shut themselves up. They'll talk more
Yeah.
to their friends, right? It's very common.
Right.
So
Yes.
that assurance that you can come back, and whenever you want to talk, if something's bothering you, let's have a conversation. I think you need to keep that door open also.
Yeah. I think as a parent, like I always say that your job is only one thing with teenagers especially, that you need to just create the comfort zone for them.
Right,
And
right.
your arms are always open whenever they feel they are welcome.
Totally,
When
totally.
it is not like that, now I have time, so come and discuss with me right away, right here. This doesn't happen this way. If they are open to talk to you, then only they will be able to talk to you. And you said
Totally.
very right. uh, I think more than 25,000 times I have said this statement in all my talk shows, in all my workshops, in seminars. Comparison is a heinous crime a parent can
Right,
do.
right, right.
We should never do
Totally,
this. We should never do
totally.
this. I the moment you were talking, so I could recall one of my talk, and I was in one of the school, and I was giving my workshop, and we were talking about comparison and all those things. And one father, and so I was talking about labeling, and we should not label children, we should not tag them. They are
Absolutely.
not naive. They are not, like they are not objects. They're not naive juniors that
True, true.
you rule the way you have to rule them. Not right. And then this one father, and this father started sobbing, and he said, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." Uh, what he used to do, his son, for example, there was a paper where he has to score out of 100, and his boy uh, got only 46.
Hmm.
And it's been 3 months to 4 months. The father calls boy not by his name, Number 46, please come here.
Uh,
46, please come here. And my goodness, among the crowd of 7,500 people over there, and this man is, and he's standing and he's crying, crying, and crying. And I said, I got my answers, I got my thing. I will now work on it. I said, better
hmm,
to everyone as well. So we should not
absolutely.
label, because our one label, like parents say, Bahubali, Gunda, ye to shaitan hai. What is
Hmm,
this? This is not the way you have to talk to children.
absolutely.
And
डफर है, समझता नहीं है ना? It's like a very
yeah,
common
yeah,
thing we say.
exactly. So,
Hmm,
Parul, you mentioned the shift from body shaming to image building.
right.
Can you share some suggestions on how we encourage this shift from body shaming to image building? How?
See, I think it's what I just told you. That was for the parents. Okay, for the teenagers, I think what they need to do is see again. For teenagers, you suggest something, whether it's going to be applicable and it's going to be followed is another story altogether. But
Yeah,
I feel they need to look beyond their looks. Okay, they are conscious, it's the time to look good, and of course it's a very hormonal thing, it's puberty, and it's the social media pressure, your peers, you
yeah,
cannot help it beyond a point. But then you okay, take care of yourself, have a healthy routine, eat well, exercise well, take care of yourself,
yes,
do that.
yes,
But don't get obsessed with it, I feel.
yeah,
If it takes that mind space, and you can't think beyond, आज मेरी, I did so many crunches, abs दिख रही हैं 15 दिन में, दिखी कि नहीं दिखी, I've left sugar, is it showing? Right, of course that regimen is important, you're working hard, you want the results, but let it not bog you down so much that you keep questioning your self-worth, self-confidence, self-esteem.
yeah,
You'll see a lot of teenagers, they don't want to meet people, they don't want to socialize, they don't want to go for family gatherings, because
yes,
कोई बोल देगा, because boys get acne a lot at this age.
yeah, yeah,
They get conscious how the skin is looking, it just pops out every single day. So
yeah,
they'll say कि ऐसा कोई बोलेगा, some girls will feel, somebody say, oh, you're so hairy, you have so much of
yeah,
body hair, then somebody has acne, then weight problem. So these are all the things. So what you have to do, stop comparing again. But again, very
yes,
tough, but don't come under
yes,
the peer pressure. And I always
yeah,
say it's a we've all gone through it, but we've come out better, right? So that's a phase of life. Don't take it the
true,
end of the world here. It's a long journey. We have phases. Our body changes because it's hormonal. It changes with age, and everything falls into place. Initially you'll all start looking very good, and everything falls into place, and but work on your inner strengths, inner qualities also, apart from, see, let's take an example of Shah Rukh Khan. Frankly, he's
hmm,
not the most good looking, tall, handsome guy, but nobody can beat him when it comes to being charming, and the way women are crazy about him. Do you think it's all about his features and how he looks, his body, his height? Nothing. So it's agree that's important these days, but I think your personality overall, how you come across as a person,
yeah,
and so image, again, some gyan about image management, how I'm going to connect it. So image management is about clothing, grooming,
hmm,
hygiene,
hmm,
etiquettes, body language, and communication.
right,
Okay, it's a mix of all this. So it doesn't
yeah,
matter, just you can wear designer clothes and you're slouching and sitting, you don't know how to do a shake hand, you have no eye contact, you think you're going to make it in the interview? No, you're not.
true,
Right, so wear anything, but if you're lacking in these areas, you're not cracking the interview for sure.
true that, true, true,
Right,
true,
so it's a mix, it's a blend of everything. Of course looks are all god given, you can work on it, but
yeah,
what you can work on it, your body language, very very important. Very
yes.
important, how do you come across, your
You
confidence
know, you
level.
know, you know how many languages are spoken in the world?
No, I don't.
Just give me a number. Give a random number, any number.
I don't know, I'm
Wild
five
guess.
500 600 languages, yeah, easily.
7,500 odd languages are spoken in the world,
7,000, okay.
right? And among all them, the number one, the strongest body language is body language. The strongest language is body language.
Body language. I agree. I
Yes,
agree. I agree.
So this is very, very important, like that. Uh, Apart from all those things which you said in building, I think two things are very important when you are carrying yourself, wearing anything or whatever, carrying smile and wearing attitude.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That
Totally,
actually changes the games, like you
totally.
see, I mean, like you see a lot of people are like you see Nawazun Siddiqui is a sensation, right? But
Hmm.
he doesn't go that way in the looks like Varun
Yeah,
Dhawan
he didn't
has
come
or
into
Salman Khan
that.
has. Yeah.
Absolutely,
You see
absolutely.
Pankaj Tripathi. Pankaj Tripathi is not a fashion icon, but he is again a sensation, right? Very simple, very
These kind
simplicity,
of
and
people are doing much better these days.
oh yeah. So you give very excellent advice about body language and how to carry, and it's all about how you wear and how you uh,
Carry it, of course.
project carry it, right? So Parul, now let's dive into some practical tips for teenagers. Okay,
Okay.
so what can they do to boost their confidence and develop a positive self-image? What do you say?
See, to boost their confidence, number one is again it'll be a gyan kind of a thing, but don't think that you are anybody less. And I feel it's a phase you want to get over it. Don't
Yeah.
let don't let it bog you down. Simple. It's a
Yes.
phase, you'll get through it. But work on a healthy lifestyle because that's going to help you throughout. It's just not, we're not talking about like teenage, right? So
Yeah.
what you do right now is going to go a long way, right? So healthy eating, sleep properly, take care of your skin, work out, be
Right.
positive, meet your friends, be happy all the time. So
Take a chill
happiness,
pill.
happiness, you'll see these teenagers have a lot of issues these days with anxiety and they're not very
Yeah.
happy. They've got too much of stress because of
Yeah.
again the environment. What they're going to do, how they're going to achieve what they want to achieve, what they aspire for, will they be able to achieve it? So
Hmm.
I just say take it, you give in your best, but take one day at a time. It's a long
True.
journey.
True. True. I think it is also crucial to remind them that external appearances doesn't define their worth.
Absolutely, and that's what
It's
I
all
said.
about inner beauty, and it's all about the environment at the play at the home. Like father, mother, the way they talk, the way they give the comfort zone and ease. Okay,
Absolutely.
it's okay, it's fine, no hurry,
Yeah,
no
that
worry.
assurance, I said, na, assurance from parents is very important.
Yes, I think
That's
that is only thing which is very, very important. Like I feel personally.
totally,
So
totally.
Parul, now it's time for a fun and engaging segment, the rapid fire
Okay,
round,
okay,
right?
okay,
So I'll ask you some quick questions, okay?
okay.
And you have to answer the first thing that comes to your mind. Are you
Never
ready?
done this. Okay, I've never done
Oh,
this.
cool, right? So get a feel that you are at, Coffee with Karan show, and just feel that you are a celebrity,
Oh,
okay?
okay. Let's see.
So let's add some excitement to the conversation, okay? So here we go. Three things without which you never leave your home.
Okay, my makeup, my phone, and my car keys.
Okay. What should a woman always carry in her bag?
Makeup, money,
Money,
makeup and money and phone. Again, I
right?
think
Make money is important, right? So when they meet Parul Kaushal and when she take them for shopping, so they should pay their own bill, right?
absolutely. I'm gonna make that clear.
Okay. Which drink brings a glow to your skin?
Sangria.
Oh, cool,
Yeah.
right? So is that a ultimate beauty elixir for you?
I just enjoy my sangria. Yeah. Anytime.
Cool. One easy tip on makeup,
A easy tip on makeup is okay, cleansing, toning, and moisturizing is very important before you
right?
start
Be
your makeup.
Yeah. This
CTM,
is for both,
cleansing.
right? Men and women.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
CTM is
Yeah.
very important because that gives you good canvas, and then you can start with your application of concealer, foundation, and then blusher and everything. Then, of course, the whole look of your makeup will come out very well.
Okay. Which age of your children? did you enjoy the most?
Uh, Actually, I'm enjoying right now also, frankly, because I'm free.
Okay. 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 Now, did you find your children struggling with their body image when they were teens? I mean, like pre-teens or entering into teens?
Yes, my daughter sometimes. My son also had his thing, but he gymmed and I don't know, he's lost weight. And of course, it was very important to him as well. And yeah,
Yeah,
both the kids, yes.
cool. Now, Parul, let's shift our focus back to the importance, uh, of image building, right?
Okay,
In a world filled with body shaming and societal standards,
right.
how do you believe, uh, that we can shift the focus towards building a positive self-image? What would be your suggestion or statement on that? Given a choice, if you are the one who can change the game, what would be that?
Okay, I don't know whether it's going to sound. If you stop social media, half your problems are gone.
Very
I'm
true.
telling you. I'm telling you because it's not about kids. We all, right? We just scrolling up the reels and everything. Oh my God, what body, what skin, what clothes. We all get into
Yeah.
that trap, don't we?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So I think social media is a big thing, but it's an unavoidable
Yeah.
thing these
Even
days.
even like apart from social media, even the ads, which comes, the film
Advertisements,
ad films,
films,
you know,
everything, everything.
like Fair and Lovely, or like so. It looks like that. Oh, ये लगाएंगे तो ऐसे हो जाएंगे. It doesn't happen
Ah.
that way.
So they've
So,
changed the name to
so
Glow
there
and
are.
Lovely because there was a case. It's become Glow and Lovely now.
Yes,
It's no
yes,
more Fair and Lovely because
yes,
they consider that it's not right to propagate that fairness is only beauty.
absolutely. So now, as we come toward the end of our show, please share some parting thoughts on the importance of image building.
Okay. So image management, I'll tell you, it's a it's a very new concept. I think it's
Yeah,
building now grounds here, but it's a pretty still new concept. But I would like to tell the audience that managing your image in today's times is very important, and don't take it lightly that only your qualification experience, of course it does help you, but it's the total image, how you present yourself. It's a very competitive world. So okay,
yeah,
if two people are going for an interview and you have the same skill set experience, but a person who comes across betterly, who is better dressed, whose body language is more positive, whose confidence level is better, who has better etiquettes, communication is better, of
yeah.
course the job goes to him, right?
True.
So that's a given. So
Even I think even who builds a better eye contact,
eye contact, body language, eye contact is
Yeah,
handshake. These are very
yeah,
basic things. Some people
right.
don't know even how to handshake. They feel that they can't even do a proper firm handshake. So these
Yeah,
are very basic things which you need to have in your personality. It's a competitive world, and you need to stand out. A lot of people, they've been okay academically, but because of their personality, they have succeeded and they've done much better than rest of their peers or whatever. So image management, it's all about how you dress up. Very important to how do you style yourself. It doesn't have to be branded clothes all the time. You can wear anything, but it's how you carry it, right? It's
yeah.
not about the money always. So yeah, so it's the clothes, it's your styling, your grooming hygiene, very important, how you groom yourself, right? Your grooming hygiene, your etiquettes, body language, and communication. So give importance to all these aspects, and I can assure you, so you'll have an impactful image at all times, which is required in the world these days.
Very true. Apart from what all you said, like there are a lot of positive changes happening in the media if we speak about social media also, but the percentage is very low. Say for example, there have been some classic movies, the cinema has produced, Indian cinema has produced, like Dum Laga Ke Haisha, you know
Right, right.
like Bala, but they are just a few to count, names. So
Mm-hmm.
a lot of work is there, and I'm sure great people, great professionals like Parul Kaushal are already making the impact, or giving their contribution. And I would rate your work as one of the work under social impact, revolution, whereby people don't know, and if you don't know what to wear, if you don't know how to wear, if you don't know what to talk, if you don't know how to talk, why worry when you have a very beautiful Instagram handle of a beautiful person at the rate image at panache
Oh, thank you.
Instagram.
Thank
Just
you.
go and follow her. She is only few K away to get 1 million, and I wish that 1 million will come very quickly. Half journey is all over, right? So it is just
Thank
half
you.
more to go.
That
So
means
you're
a lot.
always
Thank you.
welcome. You're
That
always
means
welcome. In our book, we have written books on parenting. So in our book, which is for preteen and teenage parents, so there we always say that when you have a teenage boy, right, a mother should be the practice girlfriend, and when you have a teenage girl, so a father should be the practice boyfriend. So this is how you can make them aware about the opposite gender and how
right.
the world is going to be there, and you are there to appreciate, acknowledge, do little healthy flirt with them, make them special, feel them special.
Something
And
special.
this is how they will come to you whenever anything is there in their mind, right?
Right.
So
Right.
well. Thank you all who are watching us here for joining us today in conversation with beautiful Parul Kaushal. It has
Thank you.
been an insightful and empowering conversation with her. Stay tuned for
Absolutely.
more engaging discussions, and don't forget to follow both myself and Parul on social media for valuable insights and guidance. Together, together we can create a positive impact in the lives of parents and teenagers too. So, with this
Absolutely.
note, I say thank you to everyone over here,
Thank you so much. Thank
and
you
that's
very
it.
much. I had a great time. Thank you so much, Abhishek.
Thank you very, very much, Parul, and stay connected, stay blessed. We wish you a very, 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 very beautiful life with your children, and
Thank
they
you so
be
much.
just blessed with the power and charisma the way you carry. They all will going to carry the legacy with you, I am sure. All
Oh,
right.
I'm so glad.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
Bye bye.
Thank you.